Hey y'all, peace. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Shanti Maria, back with another video. In this one, we're going to talk about Ashley Lockhart, the mother, the girl mom of 6 that was unfortunately murdered by her child's father. It's just, to me, really insane. You know, my last couple of videos, it was more about women kind of snapping, but of course on my channel you guys know what I've been through with domestic violence and things like that, I always try to highlight that on my channel just to make women more aware. And so please leave. Like, if it's getting too toxic, please leave, because if it's toxic, it's probably going to get worse, and it's never ever worth it. And so this young lady was a mother of 6. Her and her child's father were together for many years, many years. They were also allegedly engaged at this point. And so apparently he stabbed her 18 times, broad daylight, at a store. And it's just, to me, insane. Even it's all over cheating allegations. He accused her of cheating. They weren't together at the time, but of course you have all these children together, you're going to have to, you know, co-parent, be there together, but apparently had broken up at this time, and he accused her of cheating and was angry. So you were that angry that you wanted her gone. Like, when I tell you these men have, like, well, a lot of people, I can't just keep saying men, because it's a lot of us. You know, I highlight Black cases on my channel, and there is a lot of unchecked mental illness. I feel like a lot of people glorify, especially on social media these days, like, yeah, don't talk to me, because if you mind, if you break my heart, I'll go to jail behind you. I'll do like, and me at 32 years old, that's the immediate red flag. Hell, me in my 20s, that was a red flag. Because what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Why would you say that? How is that a compliment? How is that, like, I don't get it. And I think some people feel like it's cute. Oh, like, he loved me so much, he'll kill about me until he kill you. Like, and I don't want to be insensitive, but I'm just like, just saying this, because a lot of times this is what happens in our community. You know, we feel like, oh, it's cute and it's glorified to be like, oh, my man died about me, he don't play about me. Like, no, that's not okay. It's actually a huge red flag, like a big red flag that you need to run and you need to go far away. But, you know, after having all these kids, I'm pretty sure they were, you know, of course, in love at some point, but sometimes things go soft and people do not know how to let it go. When you've been with someone for so long, sometimes not even so long, you can be with someone for a year, 6 months, and they have that strong connection to you and they don't know how to let go. They don't want to let you go. And then you create these soul ties, and it's like hard to break that. It's really hard to break that. I mean, she had these beautiful daughters, like, I mean, gorgeous girls, raising them to, you know, be a pillar of their community, love on themselves. If you just not going to post her daughters on social media just out of respect, but of course if you go to the Facebook page, Ashley Lockhart, it's all over her. Like, she was an amazing mother. Like, and I cannot imagine. I have 2 boys, and I know people always compliment me about how good I am with the boys, and especially being a single mother, it's just, you know, and people compliment me all the time, but they don't see the behind the scenes stuff when I'm like, oh my God, y'all are driving me crazy. Clean y'all room, stop fighting, stop fussing. I gotta go to drive an hour away to a football game. I gotta take you out of town for a football game. I gotta work my behind off, work 2 jobs, and on top of that, help y'all with your homework, and then also, you know, of course, have time with y'all just to, you know, go out to eat, go to the movies, go to the amusement parks and things like that. Like, I do all of that, and it's just little old me, you know. So I can only imagine with 6 kids, she did that. She did that. Shouts out to her. May she rest in peace. And I'm like, just prayers out to her daughters. Like, oh my God. Like, that's one thing that I pray never happen. Like, I pray to God that if, I mean, I have to leave here at some point. That's something I can't stop. But I definitely pray that when I do, my children are grown, their will taken care of, they're in their careers, and that they're bearing me, but they're grown. You know, and I know that's kind of hard. You know, like, I just don't ever want to leave them in this world, and these kids are now left without a father or a mother. Like, I can't, like, I'm the only parent my kids have. So I'm like, I have to be here. I want to be here to see my great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids, if, you know, if the university's fit. I want to die an old lady, you know, but I don't know whether it's in my cards or not. I pray it is. But just, you have to watch out for signs. You definitely have to watch out for signs. Allegedly, in their relationship, the reason that they were broke up is because he be, you know, starting being toxic or whatever. So she was trying to get away. She was in the midst of buying her house, but just for her and the children. She wanted out. She clearly wanted out. He wasn't having it. Probably on some, if I can't have you, nobody can. But at the risk that your kids no longer going to have their mom, like, is it worth it? Like, I've never understood that, and I don't get it. Like, why? Why risk all of that? Why do that? Like, love your kids enough to know that they need their mom. Everyone needs their parents. You took that away. Not only did you take their mom away, now you aren't there either. They lost a lot. They lost a lot, and their lives will never ever be the same. And it's like, just so unfortunate. Like, maybe it's something y'all could have worked through. You know, again, I'm an advocate for mental health and therapy. Like, y'all probably could have worked through it, you know, at some point eventually. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year. Maybe y'all did need a break. Y'all have been together for a very long time, and sometimes couples need a break. Like, when I talk to my mom, and when she kind of tell me about my favorite aunties and uncles, and like, they was married for years, and, you know, like, died basically together, and then she'll tell me, like, low key, yeah, they took a break back here in the day. Oh, they did this back here in the day. You know, but I didn't see that growing up. I just saw them being happily married, not knowing that they hit a rough spot in their marriage and took a break or did whatever, you know, did whatever, but they eventually got through it. They didn't, you know, take it to this extreme. And that's really extreme, and it's so unfortunate. It's so, so sad. But definitely her family has spoken out, and they want this to be like a warning sign to women that sometimes you need to get out. Sometimes you don't have time. You don't have time. I know I keep saying I need to post my domestic violence story and then pictures and the videos and everything, but it's just so triggering. But literally, my ex, and he is not the father of my children, looked at me several times and laughed. And was like, I'm ready to be a single father. Like, he never really, like, he never put his hands on my children. But he was being, damn near took me out. You know what I mean? And he would laugh like, yeah, I'm ready to be a single father. Like, it's gonna be me and the kids. Who jokes about that? I'm like, so where am I going? Where is their mama going? Why are you joking about being a single father? Where am I going? And it like, ding, ding, ding. No, he don't want me here. So I'm like, I need to get the F on. Like, he needs to go, because it ain't gonna never be, no, if I have to choose between me and you, I'm gonna fight to the end of me before I'm not here for my kids. And these ain't even your kid. You ain't got no loyalty to them. If you ain't got no loyalty to me and you feel like you gonna take me out, what? Men are, it's all another story. Let me not even go up on that tangent, but be very, very careful. Be very, very mindful. Like, some men are not joking. And when they say like they'll die, like, I don't play about you and this, that, and it's like in a toxic way. Listen, it ain't all kiki and funny. It ain't cute. It ain't cute. Because they literally mean that shit. Literally. So I'm not gonna get too deep in that, but that's just my thoughts on that. It's very tragic. It's very sad, and I feel for the girls. Like, why? I'm pretty sure they probably can't make sense of it, but I do know kids that have been in toxic situations. This probably was warning signs left and right to them, and they probably will be unpacking this shit for years to come. That they lost both of their parents. Both children are very young. Like, it's just so sad. Ladies, we have to protect ourselves. Stay away from these toxic men. And even with my situation, it probably hers too. I'm pretty sure they didn't start off toxic. The man that damn near tried to kill me, he ain't start off toxic. 5 years. Man wasn't toxic. I mean, it might have been some toxic things, but not to the point where I was scared to sleep at night. I'm locking my bedroom door at night, barricading the door at night because I'm scared for him to do something to me while I'm asleep. It's sad. It's sad. It's not a good position to be in. It's not. But please, if y'all don't take nothing else from any videos I've ever done, I know I laugh a lot, I know I joke a lot, but real shit. If you see a warning sign, take it and leave. Leave. Don't give it a chance to fester. Don't give it a chance to be like, oh, well, he's okay today, and maybe he had a change of heart. No, if he shows you that he was toxic and he did anything, put his hands on you, got in your face, it ain't worth it. There are men that will never do that to you. Never would think to do that to you. It's not even an option to them. So a man that just openly does toxic things to you, stays toxic stuff to you, that's in him. Trust him. I mean, don't trust him, but believe him for what he said. I don't care how long y'all been together. I don't care if y'all got 25 kids. If he turned toxic on you, that's been in him. His true colors finally came out. I remember one of my mentors told me this years ago. And because I'm like, why am I always going through toxic relationships and things like that? And I'm like, how do you know? How do you know that this man is not off his rocker? How do you know that this man is actually going to treat you right? Because I feel like I choose quality men. On the outside looking in, on paper, if I went down the list about what he brings to the table, initially how he treats me, initially bringing me flowers on dates, just sending me the cutest messages, buying me cards, just treating me like a sweetheart, you would think, oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he has this background. Oh, his mom and dad been married for 45 years. Girl, he gonna love the crap out of you, And one day, I hit you with a story, this man slapped the crap out of me, out of nowhere, for no reason. You're like, not him. He couldn't possibly do that. Oh, he couldn't possibly do that one the first time. Let me say about another time. You know what I mean? And she told me years ago, she said, it might take 6 months, it might take a year, it might take damn near 10 years. But a man is gonna show his true colors at some point. If he is toxic, if he's abusive, if he's harmful, he's not going to be able to hide that for the rest of your lives. Now, he might hide it for a long time, or you may choose to ignore signs. And I think that's a lot. That's probably 85% of it right there. We choose to ignore the red flags. I remember one of my exes, child, we weren't even going to this McDonald's. We were passing the McDonald's. Somebody cut him off. What people do in traffic every damn day. Cut him off. And he pulled up, got his gun, got out the car. Me, my kids is in the car. His daughter is in the car. I'm jumping on the car whoa. How did you we just cruising in the car, going back to his house, How the hell did you go from being this calm with the babies in the back seat, me and you, to pulling out your gun to like cuss out this white man broad daylight. Had to be about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sir, that was a red flag. I ignored that. I'm like comforting him like all night, like comment. It took me all night to get him to calm down. It took me all night. That should have been red flag number one, because this nigga punched me in the face 3 times. 3 times. Over an engagement ring. Punched me in the face 3 times. This incident happened very early with us dating, and whatever. It's just, you know, I'm gonna calm his inner beast. I'm gonna calm his inner beast, not knowing that at some point I'm gonna be his punching bag. I'm gonna be that person that he goes from 0 to 100 on. It's like, look at I never let somebody do something like that to me in person now. Let a man, he come, we jam in the car or whatever we doing, and we just having a good old family time. And then let him just go from 0 to, over nothing. You know how many people cut me off in traffic? I think really realistically, someone get cussed off in traffic every day. Like literally, especially if you're a commuter. I'm not a commuter, and I damn near get cut off in traffic every day just taking my son to football practice. I ain't never in the history of never. I don't even honk my horn. I don't do none of that. I'll be like, you know what? I might say something stuck under my breath, like, now was it that deep? And don't let us end up at the same light, because I'm hitting you with the, you did all that for what? You did all of that for what? But am I ever getting in my car? Hell nah. And I know how people operate. I know road rage. I know people will literally shoot you like damn near my ex did over road rage. It ain't that deep. But let's definitely keep this family in our prayers. The kids, their friends, even these little girls' friends. Like definitely keep them in your prayers, because I know they gonna feel it as well. Like it's insane. Ladies, please do not ignore red flags. Not the first one. Not the first one. If you see, because you know what? Men don't ignore red flags with us. Do you know, like, I've dated men and I've said something, or because I could have been having a bad day, and they're like, yeah, I'm out, shorty. You know what I mean? Like, men do not. Men do not ignore red flags. It's like, nah, because, what? You know, but I think we need to do the same. We try to see the best in men. We try, because we know it's not a lot of quality men. But if it's a quality man, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to really see red flags. You're not. And so anyways, that's that on that. If you have made it this far in the video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Leave me some comments below about how y'all feeling about this. What are your thoughts? And I will see you in the next one. Peace.